I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another player review. I'm going to start cranking things up a little bit, and we're going to go for some of the more expensive players. It is time to take the plunge with some of these coins. Plus, I managed to pack a nice little team of the season yesterday that is going to help me do a few more. You'll see him tomorrow, so I won't ruin that. Although I say that, you'll probably see him in the squad in just a second. With that being said, Adama Traore, 89 rated. Quite, I wouldn't say an expensive team of the season, because compared to some of them, he's actually quite affordable, really. He's about 350 to 400k, which sounds like a lot of money, and it is for an 89 rated card. However, when you compare him to the likes of Mahrez and so on and so forth, I mean, those cards are upwards of 1 million coins. So, yeah, one of the lower priced team of the season cards, 99 pace, so 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. I feel like I'm a little bit stupid having to say that out loud, but I've seen cards that have got 99 pace, but only 98 sprint speed, and then some of them have got like 97 pace, but they've got 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. Doesn't really make an awful lot of sense. With that being said, though, 99 shot power, that is the only stat in his shooting that is above 82. So that is that's a concern, definitely, if you want to use him as a striker, or if you're looking to get into the penalty area and score some goals. And oh my, are we going to talk about that? I do have a Deadeye chem style on him, and the reason for that, of course, is because he's got 82 finishing, and he's got pretty terrible shooting stats across the board, as I say. Sorry, 85 positioning, my bad. I did say the only stat in shooting above 82. Above 85, I meant. But I've got a Deadeye on him because I wanted to give him the best chance possible of scoring goals. He is going to be playing sort of a right forward striker kind of role. 4-1-2-2, but I have not put any sort of getting behind instruction, any stay forward instruction on him. So he will drift a little bit, which is kind of what I wanted. He does have high attacking work rate though, so I don't know how much that will affect things. But 97 finishing, 99 positioning with a Deadeye. 99 short passing and 90 vision. It is, of course, 90 short passing and 80 vision without the chem style. I've not touched the physical because he's got 99 strength, 90 stamina, 90 jumping. Fantastic. Shame his aggression isn't up there, but 76, we should be okay. 92 agility, 95 balance. He's 5'10". He's got a stocky body type, which you wouldn't expect anything less from that, really. The thing to take away from this, really, is that even though I bang on about lean body types, sometimes a stocky body type can still be an agile player. And in this case, he definitely is. He's up there with some of the more agile players, that's for sure. But the stocky body type not really hindering him. I think it's got something to do with the fact that he's got 99 pace and then insanely high agility. So, nothing but praise, I hear you ask? Well, no, there are problems, and we will get to them. But first, before we jump into what is fundamentally wrong with this card, let's look at the team. So, 3 team of the seasons in there, including Kovacic, and of course, I might as well give it away, the guy that I packed, Andy Robertson. Not the best of team of the seasons to pack in terms of coin value, but one of the best in terms of rating, 94 rated. It's pretty much the same as his Team of the Year card, which is a little bit of a shame because, well, for me personally, it's a bit of a shame because of the review aspect, really. I mean, if I review it, it's kind of been done 3 months ago, so I don't know, it is what it is. I've got a Shapeshifter Mahrez in there as well, very good card. Now, you'll notice with this Traore, within the first, 30 seconds of the clips, that he is a little bit frustrating. I suppose that is the word. He is irritating, frustrating. It's agonizing. This guy in front of goal is terrible. Like, really, really bad. Even with a chem style, taking up to 97 finishing. I had so many chances, and he squandered nearly all of them. Now, you could argue that it's my finishing to blame, and that's fine. Not a problem, right? I'll take it on board. That wasn't his finishing. That was reactions, and we'll talk about that. And you can argue that my finishing is to blame, and that's fine. However, I've used enough cards this year, and I play enough games. I've got like 2,500, 3,000 games across 2 or 3 different accounts, right? I've played enough this year to know when I've got a bad player on my hands, in front of goal at least, and when I've got a good goal scorer. And someone like Belotti, and I'll come back to him time and time again, because Belotti is one of the best goal scorers in the game. His finishing is insane. Even Raul Jimenez, who's available through objectives, the Wolves striker, you get a nice link to Adama. And I'm not ruling out Adama, by the way. If you just listen to me say that he's got terrible finishing and that's it, you think I think he's a bad card. No, far from it. I actually really enjoyed myself with this, but there's a particular way you have to use him. So that's a great goal from Mahrez. Mahrez is finishing, nothing wrong on that. So, yeah, those type of players, Raul Jimenez, Belotti, their finishing is incredible, right? This card, you can just tell. I have no confidence in scoring goals with him whatsoever. And you could argue again that it's down to the fact that he's just not a goal scorer. Well, yeah, he's not a striker though, is he? So that's why you're not scoring goals with him. And yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And if that's the case, then you're absolutely correct. This card is actually a bit banging, because I was excited, genuinely excited to get him on the ball. I mean, he's not going to miss every chance, of course. He does score some nice goals. Like that was a pretty decent finish. Near post is a little bit overpowered this year, but still have to put it in, and that was a really good finish. But this guy, every time he gets the ball, I'm thinking, right, we're going to create a chance. We're going to get through on goal. It does not matter one bit how many defenders are in front of him. Doesn't matter how far he is behind. This guy is so fast, so strong, and so agile that I'm going to beat the back line regardless of where I start. And that is the truest I've ever spoken. I mean, that is the card in a nutshell. Doesn't matter where you give him the ball, he has the potential to get all the way through to the goal and to score. Well, not to score, but to set up a chance. That's, in my opinion, the way you need to use this card. You need to break the back line, run through everybody, because you can do it. I mean, look at him here. Heel to heel flick, little side to side, gets through, little pass inside, and he continues his run, and you can continue the play. I could have ran all the way then, probably, but I decided to bank it, essentially. It's what we do as reviewers. You bank the clip. Sometimes you think, do you know what? That was nice. That was good. That shows what I'm trying to talk about. Let's just pass it off, and we'll use that as a clip. And sometimes you just go for it, and sometimes it doesn't come off. But this card is dangerous. Like, in front of goal, it's questionable. Inconsistent, that's for sure. I don't rate his finishing in the slightest. In his heading, though, 58 headed accuracy, not bad. What the hell is that all about? I'm not surprised that guy pressed pause right there. He didn't leave, by the way. He made a sub. But I honestly thought, well, this is a rage quit. And I wouldn't have blamed him, to be fair, because someone with 58 heading accuracy scoring that goal, mad. But to sum up on this card, he's inconsistent in front of goal, no end. Like, unbelievably inconsistent. His finishing is poor. His weak foot is irritating. His composure and potentially his reactions could be to blame for the lack of finishing ability. I'm not sure, because it's quite unclear how both of those stats determine other stats, right? So it could be that he's not composed enough in front of goal and he's snapping at his chance. It could be that when I press the button, it takes time for the game to calculate what I'm trying to do and to send the message through to Adama's right foot. I don't know. That could be the reactions coming through. I really couldn't tell you. But he is so fast. He's so strong. He's agile. I've put impact as a pro, and I've got impact sub. His ability to drag the team forward. Sometimes when I'm being absolutely rinsed, I'm being dominated for possession, my opponent makes one slight mistake. Adama pounces, and that is the word I'd use. He pounces on the ball. And it doesn't matter if he's on the edge of his own penalty area, if he's on the halfway line, he will take that ball, run with it, and it is almost impossible to get it off him until he blunders his shot or passes it off. He is so good at just tearing through defences, and that's why this card is so expensive and why I had any degree of enjoyment out of it at all, because his finishing frustrated me no end, but I kept forgiving him because he kept creating chances. He kept having more and more opportunities because of how good he is at running through people. And it's not just because he's fast, because he's got that strength and he's got 4-star skills. His dribbling is 97. He's actually very good on the ball. I did really enjoy myself. Is he worth that amount of coins? I mean, it's going to come down to the individual. Only you know. Whether you're willing to pay 360, 400k for this card is down to you. I wouldn't say he's worth quite that much, but it was so much fun to have this type of player. I can imagine off the bench, this guy is going to cause so many problems for your opponent in Weekend League. 100% meta, really fun card. I would just play him more as a winger and a facilitator than I would a goal scorer. If you have used him, let me know what you think of him in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the player review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.